Hey there, how's it going? I'm here in Lassen Volcanic National Park on a incredible blue skies sunny day in May. Today is May 11th, and as you can see, there is still lots of snow on the ground here. The road is closed right down there at that parking lot. I'm parked down there, and I'm going to walk up the road here and see how much of the park I can see in the course of a little hike here. And so you can see the volcanic evidence with this sulfur coming out of the ground here and bubbling away right there. Mount Lassen is a volcano at the center of the park here, elevation 10,457 feet. And I camped here last night at a campground about a mile down the road by the visitor center in the southwest area of the park, it is called. Just came up here kind of randomly, wanted to just get out of the city or the small town where I'm staying at the moment, visiting family in Mendocino County, about a 4-hour drive away. And so just drove up here with my tent and camping gear and didn't even know what to expect, what was going to be here, what would be open. Just kind of figured something would be open, and luckily the campground was open, although there was like snow on the ground. You had to kind of find a bare spot to put your tent. And so I'm stoked that I'm actually able to see some of the park, and I'm excited to see some more of it around the corner. Loving these views. And so I hadn't realized that Mount Lassen, I knew that it was a volcano. I didn't realize that it actually erupted in the 20th century. It erupted in 1914. So all of the like major peaks from here going north are actually volcanoes. Mount Shasta, which is not that far away from here in California, and then going up the Cascades of Oregon, Mount Hood, and I'm not sure about like Mount Bachelor or what, but anyways, most of the big, very dramatic looking peaks are actually volcanoes, including, of course, Mount St. Helens, which was just a mountain, but a dormant volcano, and erupted in 1980. And so this area here has a lot of volcanic evidence, not just the mountain, but as you're seeing the sulfur there, and there's a lot more to see. I came here in high school once and did the fall tour, and there's some really trippy areas of more of that boiling, sulfur, mud, whatever, and you can walk around it, but a much larger area with a lot more going on. I'm not sure if I will be able to get up to that in the course of my hike here, but we shall see. So just going to keep hiking here and show you whatever I come across. And so that is not Mount Lassen there. Apparently it is out that way. Not sure if I will get a glimpse of it from the road here. Apparently it can be seen from the road that I came in, but I came in at night, so couldn't see it. Down there is the road going up to the parking lot over there, and the visitor center is right there, and the campground where I stayed is right next to it. There are other campgrounds, and of course there is the possibility of backcountry backpacking in the park. You get a permit and then hike out with your tent and just camp out in the wilderness. I did that once here in Lassen about 20 years ago, 19 years ago, I guess. I think that was the summer of 1999. And I was just kind of passing through the area. I was hitchhiking. I think I was going to visit a friend in Nevada. Mount Lassen National Park was sort of in the way, and it just kind of was a more direct way to go, to just go through the park instead of trying to hitchhike around it. That's like the best I can remember of that situation. And so I managed to get a ride into the park and then hiked over part of the park in just 2 days and 1 night, and then hiked out and kept on hitchhiking. All right, heating up, time to take off this jacket. Hey there. Hey bear. Coming through. Hello. Hey bear. I don't see an actual bear. Just scaring them away. Even though it would be great to see one, but better from a car or a long ways away. And I also have my whistle and sound grenade device. You pull this pin and it makes a loud, really annoying sound that might help to scare away something trying to attack you. There are also mountain lions in the area. Not too concerned though. Very unlikely to see either of them. If you even see them, still unlikely they're gonna attack, but still you want to keep your eyes open and be looking for movement on the hills and ridges and stuff, just in case. And so I think that's Mount Lassen there. The wind is kind of intense here. Check out the snow melt. And that's got to be Mount Lassen there. And it's possible that that bulge on the side right there might be where it erupted in 1914, because I saw a picture of it and it erupted out of the side like that. So that could be where it erupted and then the molten lava filled back in and made a bump. Could be wrong, but oh yeah. The snow's getting thicker as I go higher up. And so I think I'm going to turn around, head back down the road. Can't see that I'm going to get to anything especially interesting and unique. I was hoping I might get to some more of those bubbling pools or whatever, but not seeing them up ahead here. Still, great to get a taste of Lassen National Park in the late spring. So if you want to visit Lassen National Park, then definitely better to come in the summer, probably like June 1st or so. Then things should be a lot more opened up. More of the campgrounds will be open, the trails. You'll be able to drive up this road and see all the other cool stuff out there. So I'm going to get back to my car and keep on driving. I'm doing a road trip, going to head over to the California coast from here. So thanks for watching. I will end this video heading down to the visitor center and showing the visitor center and a map of the park, and show the little area here that I explored. Komyamani Visitor Center. That's where I am now. Sulphur Works, that is where I parked and started hiking. Hiked along here and must have ended up somewhere along here, looking straight up at Lassen Peak there. And here's that bumpus hell, and so that was a ways up the road still, looks like. And so here's the visitor center. Sulphur Works, Mount Lassen. And so there's a lot more to see here. Campgrounds, Manzanita Lake. Hissing, steaming, bubbling, boiling. Ooh, here's the, Oh, there was another eruption in 1990. Oh no, that's different volcanoes. New Zealand. And so check it out. So this is showing all of the major peaks along this stretch of the Cascade Mountains into Oregon and Washington. Mount Shasta, Crater Lake, Mount Hood, tallest mountain in Oregon, Mount St. Helens, Mount Rainier. And so here are some of those other oh, interesting. Pits of boiling stuff. And so there's the visitor center. Bathrooms inside there. And the campground where I stayed last night is right over here. It is a sort of walk-in campground where you park along the parking lot here, and then they're very close, just right over there. It's only $10 a night, and the entrance to the park is just right over there, $25, the normal price for entering the park. Alright, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this hiking around in amazing Lassen National Park, Northern California. I'm now going to drive over to the California coast, so